Episode 1 of Yapping to You presenting Aham with Siddharthan by Mohanlal Sir is based on OCD characterized by intrusive unwanted thoughts or obsession and repetitive behavior or compulsions to relax the anxiety. It portrays how OCD severely disrupts daily routines and makes simple chores time consuming. Growing up with lack of love from parents, Siddharthan becomes a narrow-minded perfectionist who looks at everyone's actions with doubt and prejudice. When his wife is unable to put up with his behavior, a trail of events leads to a game of life or death. This movie shows the darker tone of OCD. Tani Avartanam, a cult classic by Mammootty Sir as Balan, weaves schizophrenia into a social construct and superstition. It shows how mental health was perceived in traditional Kerala settings. Here, Balan, a sane school teacher, born into a cursed family where one man from each generation becomes mentally ill. Once his locked up uncle passes away, the tragedy begins when Balan gets a nightmare leading to the elders of the family believing that he is the next cursed man. The movie shows how society can turn a perfectly sane man into an insane one. The ending is heartbreakingly tragic and will be etched onto your mind for a long time. Tanmatra is a one-time watch for you can never gather up the strength to watch it for a second time. Life is all about one's own identity and how we perceive the people around us. What happens when a common middle-aged family man with big aspirations for his children slowly gets engulfed in the darkness of amnesia? The clinical depiction of Alzheimer's is on point and it shows the normal life before it, the slow progression of losing the memories one by one and finally entering the void mental state. It shows how the lives entangled around him suffers as his disease eats him alive. North 24 Kadam shows OCPD or Obsessive Compulsive Personality Disorder, where Hari Krishnan, who has extreme perfectionism, overwhelming need of control and rigid inflexibility, deep-rooted in his personality, and who is also afraid of travelling, embarks on a journey to Trivandrum with two strangers on a Hartal day. It disrespects his routine, schedule, and even his standards of hygiene. The movie shows how difficult it is to live the life of an OCPD patient. The movie doesn't magically cure his illness by the end. Instead, it shows how they too belong in our world and that they need companionship, compassion, and understanding. Manachitra Thara by Shobana Ma'am is a masterpiece indeed, portraying the story of Ganga and Nakulan, who are NRIs that return to their hometown and starts living in their superstition-filled bungalow. Mixed with humor, the movie grays down the fine line between dissociative identity disorder and superstitions. Though the clinical representation gets masked at certain points by movie drama, it still is worth a watch.